Nice now movie here. Today I'll show you a collection of short films 911. The series tells the high pressure, frightening, and shocking situations faced by police, medical personnel, and firefighters. Spoiler ahead, watch out, and take care. The man had a steel rod sticking out of his head, yet he didn't feel any pain at all.
What's your pain level? Not much pain. I don't think there's any spinal damage. I can feel my legs, but when I try and move my head... No.
Just moments ago, the man swerved to avoid a car in front, only to be unexpectedly hit from behind by a truck pulling steel rods. One of the rods directly pierced his skull, but because there was no sensation of pain in his brain, he was completely unaware. He even asked his companion to take a video to share on social media, until he saw his own condition and began to panic. The firefighters secured the man, and transported both him and the car to the hospital. At this point, the man was still fixated on his car. Buck expressed frustration. The mother kept slapping the girl's face, but received no response. The girl's heart seemed to be stopped beating. The empty pill bottle nearby shocked her. The girl had attempted suicide. Thankfully, after a whole night of emergency treatment, the girl finally escaped danger. The parents thought it was their fault, but to their surprise, she told them,
"Mostly this one Layla to a boy she likes, and they decided to gang up on me."
Turns out, she was bullied. The mother was completely enraged. She went to Laura's house in a wealthy neighborhood. Seeing the cops suddenly visiting, Laura panicked and hid something in her bag.
Your neighbors called to complain.
I'm sorry, was the music too loud?
No, see, they called to say some skanky teenage hoe living up in here.
A packet of marijuana was found in her bag. As the girl left, she threatened her.
You are in such trouble. My father's an attorney.
A man took a bite. As he turned his head, he saw a black woman with eyes gleaming gold. Not sure if it's because tonight is a full moon night, or the man is high on drugs. Facing the warning from the female cops, he not only didn't stop, but also attempted to attack them. Without a word, the female cop whipped out a few stun gun wires. Little did they know, the man seemed unfazed by pain. The black cop panicked and quickly pulled out her gun, dealt with the man. A manhole cover dropped from the sky, followed by an arm. People in the pour were astonished. They called 911. The firefighters arrived quickly. The man fished the severed arm and claimed he needed the ice to save the arm. The crowd cheered. Turned out, a worker was curious about the manhole cover billowing the smoke. When he opened it, the flames snatched his arm immediately, but they weren't sure if the arm could be reattached. To get more followers on YouTube, the blackie put a plastic bag on his friend's head, then cemented his head inside the microwave oven directly. The poor dude was totally lost, and even jumped into the pool. The blackie called 911. When they arrived, the dude had been upside down. His pulse was weak and had no respiration. The firefighters performed CPR while smashing the cement. Finally, the dude was saved. At this moment, his friends who were watching the scene took out his phone and started live streaming.
Maybe our most intense yet.
The captain was speechless. The driver drove the bus into a 30-floor building.
That does not go there.
Just now, the reservoir broke because of an earthquake. Fast water caused a mudslide, pushing the bus up the tall building. Firefighters told passengers not to move, as the bus might fall. A man had glass in his leg. He didn't listen to the firefighters, and pulled it out. A boy quickly tied a belt around the man's leg. Meanwhile, firefighters found another man unconscious under the bus.
How do we get these people off this bus with him underneath it?
Don't know.
The experienced captain saved the people inside the bus first, then the man under the bus. As passengers left the bus safely, they used ropes to pull up the bus, saving the man underneath quickly. Suddenly, the captain smelled a bad smell. Thankfully, the captain saved the last passenger.
You okay, CJ?
I would like to get off the bus now.
The town was hit by an earthquake. All the houses had collapsed. Following the cries of a baby, firefighters immediately launched a rescue. A woman in the corner had passed away, but the baby was fine.
Help, we're locked in!
Stand back!
The man quickly broke open the door lock.
My baby, where is he? What did she do to him?
The girl was the baby's birth mother. The woman at the door was a trafficker. At that moment, a pregnant woman was about to give birth. The man had to help her deliver the baby. The woman said she was abandoned by her parents and boyfriend, and then encountered the trafficker. Her past made her afraid of the baby's birth.
Hey, you are about to have someone by your side for the rest of your life.
With the man's comforting words, the woman gradually calmed down. With a cry, the baby came into the world. Seeing the child, the woman found the motivation to keep going. The man lies on the glass of a collapsing building.
Hurry! Hurry, it's starting to crack!
But the firefighter chooses to save the girl next to him first, because the man is a pervert who wants to sexually harass the girl. Just as the firefighter is rescuing the girl, seeing that the pervert can't hold on any longer, suddenly an aftershock hits. The building shakes violently. The girl screams while holding onto the rope. The glass cracks more and more before the firefighter can react. The girl falls down then, but fortunately, the firefighter manages to grab her just in time. A guy robbed a bank for the first time. The woman kept putting money into his bag. Just moments ago, the guy cautiously checked around. He calmly walked to the counter.
I have a gun.
What was that, sir?
I have a gun.
Sorry.
The woman didn't hear clearly twice. The guy wasn't angry, just immediately wrote a note. The woman thought it was a check. The guy flashed his gun. The frightened woman kept stuffing money into the bag. The guy was very nervous and quickly told the woman to stop. In no time, he had got $3 million. Soon, cops arrived. The bank's cameras caught the guy's car plate. Turns out, the man was just an Uber driver, following the ride order's address. The cops quickly found the criminal.
How'd you find me?
Welcome to the future, Raymond. Turns out, there's an app for that.
Hope he won't use ride-hailing apps for his next robbery. Has a plane ever flown over your house? The old man is watching an air showdown movie, but the sound of the plane keeps getting louder. Not even firefighters have seen scenes like this. Although the lady is fine, but the man is pinned under the bomb. His legs are gradually losing sensation. Breathing is becoming difficult. The plane's fuel tank is also starting to leak. They must deal with the missile quickly. On the other side, the parachuting pilot is finally rescued. Under his guidance, firefighters open the hatch.
Okay, go ahead and cut that green wire.
Green, you said red.
Did I?
Yeah.
You said red. Let's go with red.
Is it red or green? The firefighters panic. The man also loses consciousness. Luckily, Choi discovers the mechanism under the sofa, rescues the uncle in time. The firefighters finally breathe a sigh of relief. The major also arrives.
Red or green wire?
Red, obviously.